to my channel. So I'm just going to jump right in. I'm going to prep my face with MAC Fix Plus. My face has just been really dry, so I decided to give myself a little bath in that. And for my skin, I'm going to go in with my MAC Oil Control Lotion and my Benefit Porefessional Matte Rescue. This has been bomb.com for people with oily skin like myself. I absolutely love it. So for lotion, obviously I go in with the oil lotion before just to moisturize my face, and then the matte and rescue. And for foundation, I'm going in with my Frankie Rose Matte Perfection foundation. I just like to dot that all over my face, and I love this foundation. It's also perfect for if you have oily skin, and it's full coverage, and it is everything that I want in a foundation, so I have no complaints at all. To blend it out, I'm going to go in with my Morphe Flawless Face beauty blender. I forgot the exact name for it, but I've been using this way more over my original beauty blender, like from Sephora or anything. So I absolutely love this. I'm thinking about doing like a review and demo, maybe half and half with both sponges. So let me know if you guys want to see that. And for concealer, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am in love with this concealer. It does not crease on me at all. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. It does not look dry under my eyes or anything, and it lasts all day long. So I completely am in love with this concealer. And I'm just using that same beauty sponge to blend out my concealer. I really just like to push it into my skin and really make sure that it's blended out. And yeah, there's not much to it. After, I'm going to go in and set it with my Lora Mercier brightening setting powder. I am loving this at the moment. It really brightens my under eye, and I love a bright under eye, so it's working great for me. I would go ahead and try it out. And to set my whole face, I love my MAC Studio Fix powder in C3, and I just use a Real Techniques. It's supposed to be a blush brush, but I just use it for my whole entire face, and it just adds a little bit more full coverage just because I like a full coverage look, so I love this to set my whole entire face. And for bronzer, I'm going with my Benefit Hoola bronzer. I love this bronzer because it's not too cool, it's not too warm, it's like right in the middle, so it's perfect to bronze your face and, you know, add some color back into it because I was looking pretty ghostly. I am so pale. I've just always been so pale since I was a little girl. My grandpa has always called me Oreja, so I need all the color back into my life. And to add a little bit more definition, I like to go in with my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and I use that shade that you just saw me put some onto my brush, and I just like to add that into my contour just so that I can add a little bit more dimension, and it's not just so flat or anything. And for highlight, I'm going with my Lorac highlight in Daylight, and I've been loving this highlight. It's amazing. I feel like a lot of people don't talk about them or have been using them, or I've saw a couple people talk about them before, but I don't hear anything about them anymore. I love it. And for blush, I'm going with my NYX Ombre blush in Nude to Me. I love a very bronzy look. Excuse my lighting. I'm working with a new setup, and I thought in the viewfinder was looking kind of dark on that side, so I need to figure something out. Brows are linked down below. You know I do those off camera, and I'm just going in with my Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going for a smoky eye, as you can see on my other eye, and a pop of color for my eyeliner. I have been loving using color in the summer. I mean, you can use it whenever you want, but it's really been working in the summer. And this Modern Renaissance palette, you guys need to get your hands on it. So, I mean, I know I'm not saying the names or anything, but if you guys have the Modern Renaissance palette, girl, you guys know what to do, what colors to use. I'm showing them to you, so yeah. for my smoky eyes, I do like to go in and build up those crease colors as you saw. So I will start off with the lightest and work my way up to the darkest. So, and before I go in and put the cream gel liner that you see I'm going to use, I like to put a little bit of the lid color into my crease. That way it makes it easier to blend out. And I'm using Colourpop in collaboration with Kathleen Light's Mr. Bing. I love the shade that she came out with. It's a real, you know, rich chocolate liner. I have the gel and I'm using the pencil also, can't even talk. And I love the color. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm just using that as a base, and I like to pack that onto my lid and, you know, blend it also into my crease. That way it just makes it so much easier to blend. And then I'm going to go in with that same crease color slash lid color because I'm going to use that on my lid, and I'm going to blend out. That way it does not look like a harsh line or anything. I just want everything to be so blended. You guys know the drill. I always talk about how everything needs to be blended, no harsh lines. It's never going to change. It's always going to be the same. So I'm just going back and forth and blending out that crease, and then I'm going in and adding that color from the Modern Renaissance palette. I believe it's Cypress Umber. So I put that into my crease, and I'm also using that as the lid color, and I'm just packing that on and then blending everything. That way we have a blended look. And I like to go back and forth, and if I finish one eye, then I just go in and touch up the other eye if I feel it needs a little bit of touching up. So you guys see that I just do everything back and forth. That way everything is, again, blended. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to get sick of me talking about blending everything, but blending is key. That's the trick to makeup and trick to eyeshadow. You guys just need to practice your blending. And I'm going to use that lighter shade, I believe it is called Tempera, as my tear duct highlight. I don't want anything like shimmery or anything, so I want everything to just be like matte. And that's just the perfect shade just to open up the eyes a little bit. And then, like I said, I'm using the Mr. Bing liner from Colourpop in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I freaking love Kathleen Lights. She always comes out with some pretty bomb colors for stuff. So I'm a huge fangirl over Kathleen Lights, and I'm just using that in the waterline and in the tight line. For my pop of color for my liner, I am going in with Colourpop Puppy, and I am using Ingot Duraline. I'm just pouring, or you know, taking a drop and doing it into the pot. That way it makes it a lot creamier. With the first eye, I kind of struggled, so I figured with the second eye, you know, let me try this out, and honestly it makes it so much easier. I felt like the formula was just a little too dry for my liking, but after putting in some Duraline, it completely changed it and I loved it. And I'm just going in real fast with the liner. I know it's not very detailed or anything, but I'm planning on doing a eyeliner tutorial, and I will go more into depth about it. So I just like to go in and clean up and make that line as sharp as I can. And yeah, I will make a video for you guys going more into depth about it, and also with false lashes, because I'm about to put my false lashes on, and I also fast forward through that, so I will go in. I'm using Vegas Nay Grand Glamour, I believe that's what they're called, and I love her eyelashes, and I'm using the House of Lashes adhesive, and this makes, like, this is the best eyelash glue ever. It dries so fast and it lasts all day long, and I love it. So like I said, I will go in depth about false eyelashes and liner into another video, so don't worry, I got you guys covered. And I'm using Colourpop Lippy Stick in Aquarius, of course another collaboration with Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. I love her colors. It's the perfect nude, and I didn't want anything too bold just because my eyes were bold, so I wanted everything on my lips just to be, you know, neutral. And I'm just going to spray my face with MAC Fix Plus, and that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!